Of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. Take it.
Let's go.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Hey, Haywood. 56.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, orbit. 56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Just go now. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
52's the mic.
And this time, Rosen will throw. Able to find Isabella. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Set, ready, go to base. Silver, Silver.
Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yo. Check 52.
Now Chubb running right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll run with Chubb. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey, quarter. I got you.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's get that ball right here.
Ball complete to Isabella. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Andy Isabella, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Come on, set. 30 base, let's go. 61, matchbox, right. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. It's Andrews. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Protect yourself, man. Lock it. Go on, go on. Let happen.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And some space here. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yep.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Got three. Three down. Recon, 132 fight. Tighten up. Joker. Bang. Kill. God.
They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On play action, they'll throw. And he finds McLaurin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
66. Throw it, ride. Check. Slam. Kill.
Freeman. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the Rams' 8-yard line.
It's second and goal back to the 8-yard line now.
49, check 49, check 49. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 3, check 3.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Ready, go. Come on. Defense wins championships, baby.
Looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
At the 18-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, Charlie.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. But if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. If you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's going to be a long day, offense. Let's go.
80. Go.
Watch Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
On third down, Rosen. This is Johnson. He's got it. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Hey, Team 6.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Get your swerve on. Mike 56.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Johnson's got it complete. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Rosen now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Right there. 56. Let's go.
Run that.
Get that ball.
Hey, exit.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Rosen to throw again. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quick.
Nowhere there to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. 21 yards there on third down.
Back.
And a Cardinal first down.
Hey, switch gears. Shoot. Hey, watch this.
Protein Smith. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Troy Apke. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Watch the flag.
This one caught by Isabella. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Hey, alert. Hey, Delta.
52 right here. Go. Check 52's the mic. Check 52.
Here's Rosen to throw. That's Isabella open on the right side. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Rosen now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10.
Wide, get wide.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Going to give this time to the tailback. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Rosen will throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
52. Mike 52. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Third and long here for Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 50, win. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Keep it up, defense, keep it up.
Second and 11. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Monday.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They run. Chubb. He stiff arms him. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Rams 10, Cardinals nothing.
The Rams on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is third down and 12. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Man, I got you. 80. Hey, alert. 56 to hey, wahoo. 6 man.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And no, it's incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. He'll look to throw, staying on his feet, and the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll look to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Stop your whining.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Shit. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. You're out. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 2nd and 6. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either. Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
I'm going back to you. I'm going.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass. The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Set go. 22's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the man. 66. Bullet high. Check 13. Check 13.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Now back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They're not ready for this, man. Hey, Zoo.
And the blitz does come. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, how about this, the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to loft one deep left and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Here we go.
And And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup. Second and 4.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So for the Rams, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.